Welcome back. I'm glad that you took the time to review the contract with me. Quick recap. All I'm going to need from you is the contract signed, and I'm going to need the floor plan and also the parking information and the loading information. Other than that, let's move on to the fun stuff. In this video, we're going to review how to make a program, how to build your song lists, and how to create your special song lists. And maybe we'll touch on a couple other things to get everything ready for your big day. If you have a wedding coordinator or a wedding planner that is going to be doing the program for you, I still want you to watch this video, and I want your coordinator to watch the video as well, so you can decide if you're going to be making a schedule that's only for the DJ, or if you could be adding these details into the coordinator's plan that she's already going to be making. So if you don't want to be too involved with creating the program, just send this video to your coordinator. But you're still going to need to watch this video anyways to learn how to organize your music. We're going to start with building your program, and we're going to integrate how to build your songs as well. Everything's going to flow together. So for example, let's start with creating a title on a blank canvas here. Let's say George and Mandy's wedding day. And you know what? I know not every event is going to be a wedding, so we could start with something more simple, and then we'll move on to wedding stuff, because even a regular schedule is going to correspond also with a wedding schedule. So let's say George's graduation party. So you're going to want to take this and maybe make the font a little bigger. Very basic stuff. You don't have to be a graphic designer to learn this stuff. Go like that. Maybe bring the font smaller again. If you want to highlight this and underline it and, do some different color coding, that's up to you. How much effort you want to put into the design of it. And let's go left it again. And so let's just say 6 o'clock p.m. to 7 o'clock, guest arrival and appetizers. And then we can do 7 o'clock p.m. to 7:30, introduction for George and dancing for 30 minutes. And then you could write something like, tab it a couple times, and you could put a start with song. Okay, so this is where the song list comes in. So you want to have your most important songs in the program. You're not going to put all your song lists in the program, only the most important ones. So start with song, Abdul Halim, Wahyat Albi Afrahum, for example. Cool. All right, move on. Very easy. Just make a good program that's going to make the night flow. I can help you with this. If you have questions, at least just get something started. 7:30 to 8:30. It's going to be dinner and speeches. Maybe George wanted to dance with his mom, 8 o'clock to 8:15. George dances with his mom, right? And then 8:15 p.m. to 9:30, DJ and dancing, right? And then we'll say 9:30, 10 o'clock, cake and cake cutting and dessert. And then we can do some songs here. Cut the cake on Mabruk, Rami Ayash, and Sheb Khalid, C'est la vie. So very easy here. See? C'est la vie. All right. And then 10 o'clock till the end, DJ dancing. See how easy that was? Look, I just made a program for a graduation party. 6 to 10, 11 o'clock. Typical event, 4 to 5 hours. Okay. So let's backtrack a little bit, because weddings are going to get more complicated, right? So let's say this is George and Jessica wedding reception, let's say. Okay, 6 to 7 o'clock. Let's start over again and show you how weddings can be a little more complicated than a basic event. So 6 to 7 p.m., let's say cocktail hour. And then 7 o'clock to 7:30, ballroom doors open. 7:30 p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. grand entrance. Now, this is where things can get tricky because I also need names of people. If any names are going to be announced, we have to also add names into the program. So if I'm going to announce somebody that's going to make a speech or I'm going to announce a bridal party, we need those things here. So, okay, so grand entrance. First is parents of the bride, Jim and trying to think of girls' names here, Jim and Elaine Smith. All right, and they're gonna come in on Mabruk Alene, Rami Sabri. And let's say it's a multicultural wedding. Let's say the groom's parents are American. Parents of the groom. Let's say they wanted to walk in on an American song, okay? John and Jacqueline Brown. Sorry, don't mind the names. I'm just making up names here, all right? And they want to come in on Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, okay? So that's how I want things integrated for the program. The only songs that are going to be in the program are songs that have to be played at a specific moment. Remember that phrase. The only songs that need to be in the program are songs that need to be played on a specific program. You don't have to, every person doesn't have to have their own song. That's only to people's preference. So 3 bridesmaids and groomsmen. Okay, number 1, Jeffrey and Brianna, Michael and Amanda. Okay, best man and maid of honor, Jimmy and Tiffany. Okay, and then bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. So spell it out how you want your name announced for the grand finale. Mr. and Mrs. George and Jessica Smith. All right? Or Brown. That's the last name. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is. You guys get the gist. So this is how the schedule needs to be broken down. What's the cocktail hour? What time do the ballroom doors open? What time is grand entrance? Parents of the bride, parents of the groom, who's entering? What are their names? What songs do they want to walk in? And then if you want to really start helping me out and being like, okay, Frankie, look, we're highlighting all the music. Anywhere where there's a song name, we're highlighting the music. Okay, Jeffrey and Brianna, they want to enter in on Black Eyed Peas. I got a feeling. I got a feeling, you know, they want to come in on that. And then Michael and Amanda want to come in on Avicii, Levels. Okay, and then you guys are going to be like, cool, like we're going to highlight these, Frankie. We got all the songs highlighted for you so you can see that, right? Best man and maid of honor, whatever song they want to come in on. They want to come in, you know, on Taylor Swift or whatever. Okay, cool, perfect. Highlight that. Bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Okay, and then they're going to enter on Fatis Karam, Wislu. Okay, perfect. And then if you guys want to add some extra details, you could put, you know, Zepha or dancers. Zepha joins in or belly dancers join in. If you have that. If you don't, no problem, you know. Okay, moving on. 7:30 to 8 grand entrance. That's done. Okay, 8 o'clock p.m. to 8:30. Bride and groom greet tables. 8:30 p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Dinner and speeches. Let's say there's a performance that's going to happen 9 p.m. to 9:30. Violinist performs. Just examples, you know. 9:30 p.m. to 10:30, DJ and dancing. 10:30 to 11 o'clock. What happens then? Cake, right? Garter and bouquet toss. 11 o'clock till the end. DJ and dancing. Okay, so this is how I need the program broken down. Now, if you have a wedding coordinator that's doing your program for you, then you're more than welcome to send her this video and tell her to integrate this into the program that the coordinator is already creating for you. If the coordinator says, hey, you know, I don't really want to integrate it this way, and she has her own schedule because
she's running the schedule from early in the morning and the schedule starts at 8 a.m. and she has a lot of other stuff, then you know what? Let's just make it a DJ schedule. You know, George and Jessica wedding reception. Okay, DJ schedule. Or let's say there's a band, you know. Let's say you're having a DJ and a band, and you could put band schedule, you know, and then so you can say, you know, bride and groom, just instead of this, a singer, you know, singer starts with Zephyr joins in, and then, you know, instead of this here, you know, you could put a singer and dancing, and then DJ handles cake, garter, bouquet toss, and then the end is DJ and dancing. So, you know, put your vendors in here of what's going on with the stage, if that's going to be the situation. So use your discretion, what works for you. Send me your program. I'll definitely give you tips and things, you know, tips like don't cut your cake too early. It's nice to cut the cake late because people tend to leave when there's a cake cutting. Okay, and then you know whatever songs are important. Okay, DJ handles cake. Let's say there's a specific song for the cake. Okay, Rami Ayash, Mabruk for the cake, and then garter toss, Tupac, and then bouquet toss, single ladies, just like that. Okay, so songs, names, and times. That's what we need in the program.
So now I've given you a jump start on how to start creating your program with the names and the important songs that need to be played at a specific moment or a specific time. And when you get started on something like this, you don't have to complete it and finish it in the first try. Once you get started, after a couple days when you're reminded of something, you can jump back in and start adding more details. Let's jump back in and add some more details together right now.
Let's say you come back to this a couple days later and you're like, hey, oh my gosh, we forgot some important things. Our first dance. And you're like, hey, you know, let's greet the tables a little bit faster to create some room here. So we'll go 8 o'clock to 8:15, bride and groom greet tables, and then we're gonna go 8 o'clock p.m. to 8:45, and you can update that there so that all lines up. 8:45 p.m. Slow and special dances. You can tab that out a little. Bride and groom first dance. Let's say Ed Sheeran. Okay, and then father-daughter dance. I loved her first. Mother-son dance. Ummi by Nancy Ajra. Boom, now you did your updates. You highlight your songs here. And you can keep reviewing this and looking at it and going over it with your family and your fiance and whoever it is that's helping you plan this. And, you know, you can organize this, say, hey, you know what, we want to separate the cake a little bit here. Let's go like this, and, you know, let's highlight that there and make sure that these get separated. There you go. You're going to use your own discretion. You're going to do things the way you want to do it. Once you have your schedule, you can come back and update it. And then as we get about 1 week and under a week out, you can send me your final. And so I want to show you guys also how to send the final. Once you have this, and let's say this is the final, and sometimes people like to do a do not playlist, right? There's a couple songs that they hate, do not play. A lot of people say don't play Cupid Shuffle, you know, or don't play Cha-Cha Slide, right? So sometimes for do not play, because it's an important thing, I like to have it here. Okay, so you can also add that as well. And then let's say you want to save. So first you're going to save, and, you know, George and Jessica wedding schedule. Boom. And then don't send me this. What you want to do is you want to go File, Save As. And then you're going to go here to File Format, and you're going to go down to PDF. That's the best way for me because I can look at it on my phone, I can print it, I can have it on my laptop. It's very diverse. PDF is very diverse. Microsoft Word file or other, you know, for other softwares that do this type of stuff, they don't show up correctly on phones and iPads. PDF will show up perfectly on an iPad, anything. And then that's it. You just hit export. It's going to go back to that same folder. And then you just go into the folders and find it and email it to me to my email.
So at this point, you should be good on knowing how to create your program. We're going to move on to the next step, and I'm going to explain how I want to receive the music from you guys. So most of the time, we're going to be working with YouTube playlists. I'm going to teach you how to do it. It's super easy. Now, if you want to make a list for dinner music, we'll take a quick side note. If you want to make a list for cocktail hour, dinner, or background music, it's okay for me to accept Spotify because I can actually play directly from the Spotify list. When it comes to dance music, us as DJs would have a hard time extracting music from Spotify. Maybe other DJs do it. I personally don't do it just because of the legality side of it, but it's perfectly fine for me to extract music from YouTube so that I can speed it up, slow it down, do mixes and transitions with it. Spotify is Spotify. It's going to play as is. So for dinner or cocktail hour, it's fine because we don't have to be mixing and blending it. But generally, we're going to be working with YouTube playlists. So here's how it works. Let's say, for example, this wedding is going to be a Lebanese American wedding. The groom is Lebanese, the bride is American. So we're going to break it down into 3 different lists, for example, and you can do what you want to do. Just take these ideas and blend it in your way. One YouTube playlist is going to be the songs that we put in the program. Doesn't have to be in the same order because I have the order in the program. So the first YouTube playlist is going to be the special program songs. The second one is going to be Lebanese dance songs. The third one is going to be American dance songs. So we should be able to narrow it about 3. If you're very picky about what's going to be played during dinner, if you don't like my personal choices, I like Frank Sinatra. I like nice guitar, instrumental, Armenian and Arabic music and Spanish guitar. So I have a bunch of fun stuff. If you want to do that, cool. Spotify or YouTube dinner list. And then that brings us to 4 now. And it doesn't matter what culture you are. All of this is going to play with each other. If this is a full Egyptian wedding, but you guys like some American music, okay, 1 Egyptian list, 1 American list. If this is a Persian and Jordanian wedding, then we're going to have a Persian list, a Jordanian list, and an American list.
So we already have the first song here from the program, Fatis Karam Whistle Arsan. We pulled it up, we check it. Perfect. We want this song. So we're going to go click here. Okay. Then we're going to click save. After that, we're going to, for the first one, we're going to hit new playlist because we're creating a new list. We're going to label it Wedding Program Special Songs. Visibility. You want to make sure that the visibility is either public or unlisted. If you're savvy on YouTube and you want to put it public for your friends to see it, they can see it. If not, if you want to keep it kind of private, just put it unlisted because only people with a link can see it. So for the sake of this video, we're just going to go with unlisted because if you put it on private, then when you send it to me, I won't be able to see it. So make sure it's on unlisted. That's really important. Perfect. Now we created that playlist and now this is the first song in that playlist. What else did we want to have? Rami Ayash Mabruk. That was also in the program. I already typed it in there. So we'll hit enter. It's going to search for that one. Sometimes I like to go to the second one because it's better quality. All right, cool. We check it. The song is there. Awesome. Hit pause. Go right here. Save. And wedding program special songs. That's all you have to do. Just click it. You don't have to hit save or anything. Just click that, see it says added to wedding, and then close that out. All right, what other song did we have? I think somebody wanted to walk in on Avicii, right? Avicii Levels. So it doesn't matter the order because I have the order in the program. Avicii Levels. Perfect. Okay, sometimes I don't like to select the music video. It's too much background noise. These lyric videos are always great. Okay, this is the song. Perfect. Okay, cool. We got that. We go again right here. See right here. Save. Wedding program special songs. Click that. And you get that little notification. It'll say added to wedding programs. Okay, so let's say we went through the whole program and we added all the lists. Very easy. I could do one more for you. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, right? Let's do another one. Okay, I like to always go to the lyric videos. Better for you as well. It's just better quality and it's only focused on the audio. We'll go here, click that, save, wedding program special songs, because this one is in the special list. Perfect, done. Now, let's say for example, we already loaded all the songs from the program into this list, and now it's time to send out the list. It's a week or two. The way you're going to send the list is you're going to go up here, and you're going to click that, and you're going to hit view your channel. When you hit view your channel, it's going to take you to your YouTube channel, and you're going to go here to playlists. All right. Once you hit that, you're going to see your playlist here, and as you see here, wedding program special songs. Just click that, open it, and so at this point, you could just highlight this and share that, as well as you can click on that, and you can see how it says playlist here. That's going to be the correct link, okay? And then there's also a share option here. You can click that, copy that, paste it into an email, send it to me, okay? This is probably, of course, going to be the most efficient way. So if you copied this, right, and let's say we're out of here, okay? Let's say this doesn't exist, and then I get that link, and then I paste it in. It's going to take us right back to where we started. Okay, cool. We have our songs here, and now this is something I can work with.
Now I've showed you how to make your playlist for your special song list for the program. Now let's get to the dance lists. When you're making dance lists, you have to remember a wedding night or a party or a graduation party, events are pretty short and sweet. Sometimes I'll get a playlist from a client and they send me 100 songs, 130, 150 songs, even 80 songs is too much. The entire night of an event, if you calculate, if there's a 5-hour event and an hour to 2 hours of activities with dinner and cocktails and drinks, you probably have 3 hours, 3.5 hours of dancing time. So 100 songs, that's like 7 hours. So you want to give just enough to hear your favorite songs, but you don't want to give too much because then I'm not going to be able to touch on those. And also it's going to override on the things that I want to deliver for you. I have plenty of beautiful exclusive mixes and my own ideas that I want to implement while feeling out the crowd. So if you're going to submit 2 lists, for example, one Arabic list, let's say an Egyptian list and an American list, maybe 30 to 40 songs each list at the maximum. I mean, that's like maximum. If you give me 25 Arabic songs and 20 American songs, that's beautiful. That's a happy medium where I can get all of your favorites and integrate them. If I have a remix of that song, then I'll just choose to play the remix. And I can also have enough time to implement my style and the songs that I have and my choices to make it a great party. So let's do a quick review of how to make some of your favorite YouTube playlists for the dancing portion.
So we're going to be doing the exact same thing. The only difference is we're going to label them differently, and there's going to be probably more songs or not. Just depends on how you feel. So let's say we're doing an Arabic list, right? And we like Nancy Ajram, Banan Wala Ajo. Okay, we got it here. Banan Wala Ajo. Okay, you hear how there's background noise? Let's get a better one. Let's just get straight to the point. Perfect, cool. We love this song. We're gonna go here, save, and now we're not gonna select this one. We're gonna make a new one, and we're gonna say Arabic dance list. Or maybe if you're specific to the culture, you want to put Lebanese dance list or Egyptian, whatever it is, and make sure to change the visibility, unlisted, and create. Now we got Banan Wala Jo, Nasi Ajram. as the first song in the list. Awesome. We want to play Fadiskaram Tanura. Okay. Okay, perfect. Cool. All right, we got this one. All right. And we're going to go save and be careful. Make sure you select Arabic dance list. Done. Next, we'll do another one as an example. A lot of people like Ahmed Saad. اليوم الحلو ده. First song that comes up. Perfect. We got this one. Cool. All right, and we're going to go here and save Arabic dance lists. All right. So if you want to do a Lebanese list and then do a Syrian list or a Egyptian list, that's your choice how many lists you want to do. Usually 3 to 4 is plenty. Okay, and now we want to do some American songs. Cool. We like Drake, One Dance. And now since we're starting a different list, okay. Cool. All right, awesome. We're going to go here, save, and we're going to create a new playlist and put American or hip hop or, American dance lists. Okay, visibility, unlisted, create. And now we can go on with that. Okay, we want to hear Usher, yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right, and so forth and so on. Save and be careful when you're going through this. Click that one, American Dance List. And there you go. That's how you create all your YouTube playlists. So now that we've completed the playlists, I'm going to show you the final step of what you need to do to send everything over to me. So you're going to go ahead and create a new tab and go into whatever email that you use. Create a new email to send out, and you're going to put info at djfrankyflow.com. Then in the subject line, you're going to put wedding program or graduation program or whatever it is, wedding program, and song lists for the date of the event, June 1st, 2025, let's say. Okay, now you have this set up. You might want to move your signature down a little bit, create some room for yourself, and then you're going to go back. And remember, we're going to go here to now look at the playlist that we created, view your channel. Then you're going to come down here and you're going to select playlists. Now we have all the playlists here. So we'll select the first one, American Dance List. Or let's go with the important one first, Wedding Program Special Songs. We're going to go like that. We're going to make sure we get fully into the playlist. We're going to click here. Alright, so we have the full list here. Alright. We'll pause that so you can hear me. Click here. Copy. Alright, we have that copied, and we're going to go wedding program list and paste that in. Done. Okay, the next one. And click the back button a couple times to get back to that screen you want to be at. Boom. Click there. Copy. And back. Arabic dance list. And paste the link. Okay. One more. Go back to however you want to navigate back. We can use the back button. Just click through it again. Hit that playlist. Click there. Make sure you're inside the playlist. Get here. Copy. American Dance List. And paste. Done. Look at how beautiful that looks. Isn't that great? And then remember that program we made? So we're going to attach file. Okay, attach file from computer. You should have saved that thing. I know exactly where we saved it. Here in documents, we got George and Jessica's wedding schedule. And then we're going to hit open. And there you go. That's it. The program is attached. The song lists are there. This all gets sent to me and makes everything incredible.
And that wraps things up on putting together all your YouTube playlists. I'm sure you already know how to use Spotify if you need it for your dinner list or your cocktail hour list, your program with all your specific songs. It's very easy. Once you have your PDF file and your links to your playlists, just put them all in one email and send it over to me, and I'll be sure to have those all ready for you. Thank you so much.